Back now, I come again, I see my mom, you know, boy, think boy, I swing by man, I don't want to take it. I swing by the man with my brother Johnny, you know, I call him and I can't slap him. I thought that man also get more season, eh? I watch him man break, so he just gonna take his slap, and I started freaking, and like, I go slap a man who not going to fight, back out, I think that wickedness now, boy. Despite I'm weak, man, and I remember because under pressure that time now. I said, I leave it, you know, as I said, like, you realize I get soft, that was it, eh? Hey, what you see, boy? But right now, pain, boy. But he called me to tell me, but I don't buy some rims. He showed me, no buy rims, no buy this car. But I stopped asking for the money. I just forget that. So when I see the realize, that's when I gave him the money, and he's still working here. He did the work. He was taking advantage because he had to walk over here. You understand? For the time, they see that. But they know it's humility now, boy. You understand? They take business here, we fear them, or you know, you hold on to that hook, but they know what we're looking for. What to come. You understand? We enduring for what to come. You understand? But it does be real hard. Yeah.
So you really fear? Feel you really fear them now? Like, yeah. So now.
This is James chapter 1 verses. This is James chapter 1 verses 2 to 4, and it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, which knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Verse 4, but let patience have full perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing."
Like where the brother was saying, so when he came in, we now came in the truth, and basically, you know, one of his worthy brethren was putting him through some trials. But we were supposed to, going through the truth, they actually learning. There's a learning process day by day. You learn to be what? Patient in tribulation. Alright, so the more you go through hell, the more patient you become. Alright? The more patient you become. So that's what the scriptures say, but let patience have a perfect work. Right? Good.
And let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yeah. So basically, just pray for what you need. You're lacking patience, pray, because guess what? We're gonna need patience coming in this truth and enduring in this. We did a video the other day. This truth is an obstacle course for the elect. So to endure this truth, you need patience, especially to the amount of hell we're gonna catch.
And if I can say this too, you need patience, especially out on the highways and byways too. Understand? I think that is the most. I think time we're supposed to be executing the most patience, because watching a video with the main camp just recently, and a scoffer with a whole video, but a scoffer came just talking shit as usual, and them brothers them with real meekness. You understand? Even the situation with Dallas camp.
Faggots, yeah, I must commend them on that. I must commend them on that. That was very I need some of that. I need some of that.
I mean, we down here might have hit one.
Yeah, we'll get locked up. We'll be on a 20 to the life.
Yeah, you understand? But that video, watching that video taught me humility. You understand? And the scripture saying we're supposed to be teaching them meekness. So we going out there, we're supposed to be as meek as possible, teach this word.
Humble.
You know, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore as wise as serpents and harmless as doves." You understand? Because guess what? When we go out there in the highways and byways, right, if people come taunting me, they might check me, or hit me a bottle, oh boy, I pass back, I shoot you up, and this and that. You understand? But it says, what a sheep is, a sheep is a very harmless animal, right? And wolves does do what? A wolf will tear up a sheep. You understand? So the Most High says what? Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Because that's what these people does do. When you say of Benjamin, you ravenous wolves. You understand? So these people out there who lack in knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, they look to tear us up as men out there talking the truth. They say they hate those that rebuke at the gates. Amos chapter 5 verse 10, I believe. You understand? It says, "Be therefore as wise as serpents." So we have to know what the scripture say, agree with thy adversaries quickly. You understand? So guess what? I forget the scripture. You know, if all you can help back up with being even as deceivers,
And yet true.
but yet true. You understand? It says, but be wise as serpent, because guess what? A serpent only know when somebody gonna strike it. You understand? But harmless as a dog. So guess what? A person might be out there, even though we might want to knock it down, especially as brother said down here, right? Because we short tempered already, but you know, with some about
Being
more
in the
things.
street, being in the street, you have to take a different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you understand? So guess what? We might basically turn the other cheek. You know? Even though we might want to knock it down. You say something there?
Yeah.
Yeah, can go
This
ahead.
1 Peter 2 verse 19 now, boy.
Right.
From 18. It says servants, right? Be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward. For this is thankworthy if a man for conscience towards the Most High, in my opinion, mind there is a fine and what the brother say that it's because they fear the Most High.
Can.
Right? For conscience towards the Most High, endure grief suffering wrongfully. Right? So you didn't do here nothing, but you're suffering wrongfully now, boy. You understand? You're enjoying it. You say here what you say now. Say for what glory is it if when you be buffeted for your faults, you shall take it patiently? I question you now. So obviously, if you do something wrong, you're supposed to get punished straight. You understand? Now we say here, but if when you do well and suffer for it, you take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High. You understand? It's acceptable, it pleasing Most High to suffer wrongfully. For even here on too, we Paul, because Mashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example that we should follow in his steps. Who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth. Who when he was reviled not again. When he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously. So as the brother say again, we have enough faith for the Most High that we humble ourselves. You understand? We taking that wrong chastisement as the world brings it to me right now. You understand? Yep. We do nothing to deserve that concern if you're working for something to give you what is due to me. You understand? But we're taking it wrongfully. You understand? To be blameless now, boy. Like I said, be blameless before them. So you ain't do nothing wrong, okay, you're working and you deserve what you work for. But you do that, they do that to you. Alright, take it patiently. You they must talk about it. You understand? They go upset you.
Because even as
try, like best you can do.
even as Yahushua was a sheep before he shares, you understand, he opened not his mouth.
He kept the feet open, not his mouth.
Not revile, not revile. That's it, right.
Understand? So guess what? He said the master, the servant is not greater than his master. The same thing Yahushua went through, the same thing we basically have to go through being his followers. You understand? Because guess what? Mostly every day we go through something unjust. As scripture say here, I read it, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in time of trouble. Meaning, make not haste to get yourself out of that trouble. You understand? Or to run away. Or to deny the name. You understand? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And trust me, right now with our brothers right now in Trinidad camp, kitchen, we royal. But guess what? Through that faith that we have in Yahweh Yahushua, hey, we'll endure. We'll take it patiently. Because guess what? We know that when we have no strength, Yahweh Yahushua is our strength. That's right. You understand? When we don't have no strength in us, he will be our strength. You understand? When we fatherless, he will be our father.
That's right.
Right? It says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You understand? So we have to go through this as men of the Lord. Right? Scripture said the Lord may bear his right arm. You understand? So guess what? Who's the right arm or the most high? So we have to go through this.
Let's say Hebrews 2 and 10.
God.
When I bring that real quick, Hebrews 2 and 10.
Hebrews 2 verse 10. Say here, for it became him, right? For whom are all things, and by whom are all things. It bringeth many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings.
Yeah, that's the captain of our salvation, which is Yahushua was made perfect through suffering. The back of this, the back of Peter 4, verse 1. So if the law was made perfect through suffering, we also will be made perfect through suffering. Understand? Where? Where? 4:1.
1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Mashiach had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise in the same mind.
If you say one, arm yourselves likewise in the same mind. You understand? The brother that's preparing Peter, when it says Yahushua was left out as an example. You understand? So when you read about Yahushua and all the persecutions he went through, which the hell we actually came out among to he went through.
Yeah, true that.
For our sakes.
I'm
Understand? When you read about all the things, all the hell we catch through people, understand? That's supposed to feel like it. I'm like, wait, I wish I could suffer from me, but I should be more than grateful to suffer for him. Understand?
Can.
Where?
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 6, I'll start at verse 4. And it says, but in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of Yahweh, in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distresses, in stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, in watchings, in fastings, by pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by Holy Ghost, by love, on fame, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh, by the armor of righteousness, on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true. As unknown and yet well known, as dying, and behold we live, as chastened and not killed, as sorrowful yet always rejoicing, as poor yet making many rich, as having nothing and yet possessing all things.
Yeah, as poor and making many rich, because guess what, we poor. But we making people rich through what? Through the truth.
Done.
You understand? Because guess what, we are poor. Right? My brother, I mean, we all tell me really happy.
Yeah, brothers having one pants, no shoes, one shoes. You know what I mean? But the scripture say also we need to know to be a bong and a base and a bong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need to know to go through tribulation, trials, and come out cheerfully without, you know.
This is Psalms 34 verse 19. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. In the stanza, it says, many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord will deliver from each one. Because each tribulation you go through is to build some part of your character. As Quan say, right now you're going to catch a hell on the work. And what part of the character that builds patience, is humble him. You understand? You might go through something else with your wife, with your woman. You understand? Because why you probably might have been too caught up into the woman. The Lord took her away from you. What I go do, I go build you up to make it to realize that hey, what's going on? This is my main focus, this is my main priority. You understand? You might lose your car because you probably was paying too much focus on the car. You understand? So everything is you must study why did they go through certain things. Ask the Lord to reveal to your Lord why did I go through this life. And sometimes the thoughts come to your mind, hey, because I went through what the last week, but or they're doing that thing and no one wants to see that thing because no one pain thing. You understand? Or I spend too much time I focusing more on football and I studying. The Lord, you know, make me injure my foot so I can reflect on it and be like, hey, you'll be a main priority here. So hey, you'll go through afflictions and whether it be unjustly or justly. Because sometimes you'll go up and you have to give reproof and you will play the world against you. You understand? It's you against the world. And sometimes men be coming around here for something that they need to do. You understand? We'll be out there talking against you, threatening your life and all that, but I think they're the suffer being the Lord. So like I said, if Yahushua went through, we could be more than ready to go through it for his sake. So without him, whatever his real position right now, in the eyes of the Lord, that's doomed.
I don't want to bring it earlier. Isaiah 33 verse 6, where it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And strength and salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Sorry. But you have anything to say?
What? You know what's like here?
Isaiah 33 and 6. And the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Right.
And strength and salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Yeah, because what? Fear of Yahweh is what? Beginning of all wisdom. You understand? So guess what? We fear Yahweh by Shami or Shai. He's the one who will be able to take us through the time of Jacob's trouble. You understand? So we, by knowing the laws of the Most High don't deal with unclean things. So guess what? If at a point in time we know that we will every say 39 days or whatever days without eating and a pig pass for us, we know what? Carry that. You understand? And I showing faith and trust in the Most High. You understand? He might do something a day in front of you and hey, but just trust him in head. Take example, the father Abraham. Right? Most I tell him go and sacrifice Isaac. Isaac will put a full heart. It's that only son. Say what? You understand? The Most High is boss and he went to sacrifice Isaac. You understand? And the Most High saw that he had faith and trust in him. And he said, yeah, nah, don't touch your son, bro. I don't prepare a sacrifice for it. You understand? So it says what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time, which is what? The fear of the Most High. Guess what? We're not going to eat pork in that day. We're not going to see how you go and kill it. We're not going to see a man go and kill it and eat it. The nigga bitch might be in our ears, let me say if we have a wife. But we try not to eat it. Woman, shut your ass. You understand?
I want to precept your fear.
Yeah, she go and eat it.
Yeah, matter of fact, you don't go and eat it because guess what? I have to answer for whatever you do. Because it had the law of oath where a man could descend well of an oath. You understand? And we have to answer it. Yeah, the vote. You understand? So she don't care go and eat that because if she go and eat it, I have to answer it. You in the head of the house. You understand? According to 1 Corinthians, we see that history. Yeah.
This is Psalms 119, 104. 105 select. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Yeah, his word. Through his precepts we get understanding. You understand? So henceforth we know how to walk. Yahushua was the light of the world. And come and he taught the apostles and the apostles taught us. You understand? He went to the men of GMS right about now beginning with the apostles to her. Through them we know how to walk. We had our light right about now. Once we are in that darkness. You understand?
Now we need the marvelous light.
That like I keep saying, if these men wasn't loaded, who would have been calling right now? Nate?
Yeah?
Bugged out self?
Try bones.
Yeah.
Your car from GOCC? All long we looking for mermaids?
Yeah.
And I hear a brother say something from Bukak Kanwood area. He tell me Kwam, with my evening coming from work, he said Kwam, he no longer under the GMS structure. Well, being under the GMS structure is a good thing. You understand?
Because once you outside that circle of GMS, it comes like being in the truth.
No. GMS feeding you the bread and the wine.
100% true. 100%. So when you break off from the tree, somebody give me that John 15. When you branch off from the tree, you're going with away and dying. Because like I was saying on the highways Thursday, I think there's some trees where you can break the branch instead of planting it will grow.
Right.
And there's some trees they can't break the branch and it will grow. And this is that tree where they can't break off a branch.
And then it has
and
trees.
grow. You're going with away and die.
So okay, that's some trees. We could break the branch and break a next branch of a next tree and tie them up and grab them in.
Yeah.
And that video we have to do. We have to do a video on them men and them.
So, and that's what's going on. So, anytime that's why Apostle Tyler always say there's hurt men feelings when they hear they get kicked out of GMS. There's hurt. Because they don't get inside that, hey, these are the true men of the Lord. So, anytime they get kicked out. That is it. They know that is it. They have no hope. Really and truly. They made you outside that circle. Because that guy, if you when that guy talking about GMS and the only man of the Lord, he don't understand what he is. You don't understand what he is and you don't understand that the Most High was the one who set up these men. There's not works of men. So anytime a man come talking about the apostles and the only man of the Lord, the other men out there, you understand? If it is you're not singing the same song we singing, you don't want to be calling yourself GMS, but if you're not singing the same song we singing, and and giving double honors to those men that